Thank you, Rosie, for that wonderful introduction. Good morning, everyone. I see a lot of familiar faces in here from Sweetwater. It's good to see you all. I grew up socioeconomically disadvantaged. It was the 80s and 90s, a lot of drug abuse, physical abuse in my household, and father in and out of prison, and we were on welfare and food stamps and Section 8. We were not really given an education for liberation. Nowhere were we taught about redlining or mass incarceration or the over-policing of black and brown neighborhoods. Our schools were unfairly funded. 85% of the students were students of color, but 85% of our teachers were white. Our poverty was presented more like a moral failing. If you're on free lunch, they put that big sticker on the back of your student ID card, the red badge of dishonor. My teachers were white and teaching us a curriculum in which black people didn't really exist until slavery, and then only as a problem. Imagine going home to eviction notice, then at school they're like, let's talk about Romeo and Juliet. Anyway, by the time I got to high school, I rejected school, ditched just about every single day, failed, suspended, fought, cussed teachers out, cussed counselors out. My senior year, I had a 1.7 GPA and freshman credits. In my early 20s, I enrolled in community college and transferred to San Diego State. I was the top history graduate of my class. What inspired me was the People's History of the United States book, and reading about the history of poor people, of black people, of the labor movement, liberated my mind. It allowed me to put my own experiences into context. It showed me that we were in the condition we were in, not because we were stupid or because we were lazy, but there are systemic barriers that exist. To learn that the deck was stacked against me actually empowered me to win the game. Essentially, I taught myself a curriculum that I should have gotten inside of school. We have a story that's worth knowing. Our experiences are worthy of academic study. We did fight, we did struggle, we did make this world better, and once I realized that, I knew that I wanted to teach history to liberate and empower young people at a much earlier age than I was able to experience myself. Teaching has always been a revolutionary act. You should be engaged in the revolutionary acts as well. For those kids that come to your campus from groups that have been historically marginalized, they need a different approach than forced assimilation. They need to be the best versions of themselves, and it's our job to help them be that. When I was nominated for San Diego County Teacher of the Year, I was like, should I sanitize myself, my career, so that they're not afraid? Or should I just be real? I was real. I was like, oh well, let them reject me. But they loved it, and I won. I've been a Black Student Union advisor for just about every year that I've been a teacher. And 15 years as a Black Student Union advisor, I've asked students to share with me what problems they encounter as Black students, what supports do they need as Black students, and what their overall experience has been like. So, as a BSU elder and advisor, district-wide, that N-word is a problem on your campus. I promise you it is. And I have had Black students in my classroom in literal tears over this N-word, right? They've told me that it's bad enough when they hear students use the N-word. It is doubly worse when they see adults hear it and don't say anything. Recently, I gave a talk at a middle school, and after the first day, 2 Latino boys, and they were talking to this Black boy. They said, hey man, we're sorry for saying the N-word, man. We didn't know. And I could have cried tears of joy when I heard that. We're the adults. We're supposed to protect all students. So I know it's uncomfortable, especially if you're not Black. What do I say? Say something, because you being silent means you are complicit, and that Black student sees your silence and it is affecting them negatively. Now, I titled this presentation, The Hope You Give, which is obviously a play on the title of a popular book and movie, but really my intention was for you all to understand the power that you wield over students. And you have the ability to make or break them. You have the ability to make or break kids. You can inject them with confidence. You can empower them with actions and deeds. And I don't care if you're a teacher, administrator, or counselor. Like I said earlier, your job is to empower students. Please don't take that lightly. They're counting on you. Thank you.